Hello everyone. Today I am going to talk about inflation. What is inflation? Just will give you some brief idea and how do we cope up with this inflation. So in general economic terms, the inflation means general increase in the prices of the commodities and a fall in the purchasing power of the money. It means, like as Sam Ewing said, the inflation is when you pay $15 for $10 haircut. You used to get for $5 when you had hairs. So a haircut used to cost like say $5, which should be $10 eventually, but actually we'll end up paying $15. That means as the time goes, the prices increases, and maybe our purchasing power of the money which we are having, that goes down. That is called as inflation. So it's normal even in the healthy economy, a country having very healthy economy, the inflation is normal. The price will keep on increasing. The problem is only if it grows too quickly or the rate of inflation is too high. That means the money is losing the value at a rapid rate, and that can lead the entire economy to spiral out of control. But definitely money will keep on losing the value, and that's the bottom line of the inflation. Just to touch base on the theory of the inflation, why inflation happens, there are like 5 types of inflation. I'm not going to talk about all 5 types, but 2 main types I'm going to discuss. One is cost push inflation and the demand pull inflation. The third one is how the inflation gets built into the spiral. So what is cost push? Basically, the price increases when the cost of production increases. Now, why cost of production increases? Maybe because of the declining productivity, maybe the increase in the raw material prices, maybe some natural disasters like flood, or maybe even the current COVID issue is a natural disasters, or the scarcity of the resources are not available enough, and that is why the price goes up and the price of the productivity goes down, and that's why the inflation happens. Maybe the low unemployment rate, when the unemployment rate is low, people are not available, company tend to hire by giving them more wages, ultimately increasing the cost of production, or increasing in the mandatory wages by the government, or maybe some other government regulation. So basically, whenever is the cost of production increases, the price of the general price of the commodities increases, and because the price increases, definitely that's inflation. The other one is based on the demand. So price increases when the demand is more or demand is faster than the production. That leads to the scarcity of the product into the market, and that could happen because of the growing economy or inflation expectations. Like say now we know the corona is there, shutdown will be coming, so people try to purchase more of certain commodities. Let's say maybe some food items, maybe some tissues, or maybe hand sanitizers and those kind of things. So suddenly demand goes and the supply is less, and that is why the price goes. So, or maybe the increase in money supply, the low interest rates, maybe the government spending, the tax cut, innovation. There are n number of reasons, but basically price will increase if the cost of production increases or the demand increases more than the production capacity. And what happens in the general cycle of the salaried people? Look at this, like the people want higher wages. Start with cost of production rise. When the cost of production rise, companies increases the prices. When company increase the prices, cost of living increases. And to cope up with this cost of living, people want higher wages. And that is how the increment happens. When the people's salary go up, again the cost of production goes up. So this is all is the cycle. And definitely that is wage price spiral. So you cannot avoid the inflation in the market. So, but this inflation, look goods into the economy and all. How does it affect us? That's more important. So let's look at 2 things which we have seen. What is inflation? General increase in the prices. That's going to happen. We cannot avoid it. And second, the fall in purchasing power of the money. Now, when it comes to we can definitely do something about the fall in the purchasing power of the money we have. If the price increases and our money also increases in proportional or more than the price increase, definitely we will be always better off. Let's look at this particular slide. Generally it is said, this is a budgeting guideline. The budgeting guideline says whatever we earn, 50% only should go for our needs. 30% goes into our wants, that could be like luxury and comfort and this thing, and 20% should go into the saving. Why this saving is important? Because saving is important for our future, and wants we can reduce sometime and add to the more of the saving. If suppose, let's consider a scenario where the inflation is 2%. When the inflation is 2% and our nominal growth of the income is 5%, suppose maybe if we are into business, we are increasing our income by 5% or more. If we are into the salary, we are getting 5% increment, or maybe the salary and business income clubbed with what we are getting from the savings we had, that is more than 5%. Ultimately what we are getting is 5 minus 2 equal to 3%. So our purchasing power is increasing. But suppose if this is 2%, our nominal income growth is only 2%, inflation is also 2%, we are maintaining the status quo. That means we are not becoming rich, we are not becoming poor. But what if the money is only increasing by 1% and inflation is 2%? Actually our purchasing power is going down. Generally, like, how do we handle this situation? There are two ways to handle. One, as I said, like investing 20% plus. Try to invest 20% plus always. But where do you invest? Let's say we just keep it into bank account where we are getting, let's say, interest of 2 to 3%, but the inflation is around 5%. We are actually becoming poor because we are not earning that money which is covering the inflation. So, and if our salary also not growing up, we are becoming poor and we are getting into the comfort trap. So basically we have to see where we can invest. Maybe if say fixed deposit FD, maybe we are matching with the inflation, but we have to find out the ways. Maybe some instruments like maybe share market, stock market, maybe mutual funds or whatever. You have to find your ways. Where do you invest money so that it can grow faster? At the same time, you have to earn more. How do you earn more? If we are in a job, we are getting the fixed salary. How do we earn more? Yes, there is a way to earn more. One, we should be increasing our capability to earn. Do the professional developments. Have the hard work so that we can get promoted, we can get more increment and our salary grows more than the inflation rate. And these are the two ways we should be getting into. What I talked about the comfort trap is like this. This is a famous example. Like, look at the mouse. He has enough money, but maybe the money is not growing. He keeps on eating. At one point of time, he gets into the bottom of the jar where it is difficult for him to even get out of the jar. So there is a famous quote of Warren Buffett. If you do not find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. What he says, you save money, have a habit of saving, put it into the instrument that it will keep on growing. You don't need to worry. Even if you are sleeping, your money is growing. And if you do not find that way, definitely you are continue to work until you die. Till your last minute you have to work, because there is no way. You will be always coping up how to improve your power of purchasing. Thank you. If you like my presentations, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.